Hi and welcome to the Arsenal Circle. Here to review the Arsenal versus Bournemouth match. I'm currently on holiday, so I'm going to keep this one snappy. First thing we're going to talk about is the lineup. We haven't changed it for 3 matches now, and I think that's completely fine. You know, do what works. Jesus up top, Ramsdale, White, Saliba. Obviously, had a new song today, which is really nice. I also thought it was nice that Xhaka got a song today. So what do I want to talk about first? Well, firstly, I'm going to talk about Odegaard, who obviously had a great game. He got a brace. It's his first in 8 years. And, you know, that's incredible to see. We love to see that. It's good that he's finally getting up numbers because obviously he's not a natural goal scorer compared to Jesus. Nextly, I want to move on to Jesus himself, who had a disallowed goal. But you could just see the threat that he poses in our attack, and it's just really good to see. It's unfortunate, you know. I had him captain on FPL. Oh, well, it happens. But, yeah, he played really well. Xhaka got an assist today again. He's keeping in that advanced position, getting assists, goals. You know, he's really providing in this attack. He's becoming part of it, despite playing in, you know, a defensive midfield position alongside Thomas Partey. Saliba. Now, Saliba, what a goal he scored. It was incredible. With his weak foot from the edge of the box, he's curled it round the keeper, round and over the keeper. And that kind of sealed it for me. So, really well done to Saliba. Some really good individual performances tonight, as well as a team performance. Speaking of the team performance, now we got 2 early goals, but I think we definitely in the first half could have pushed for 3 or 4. It's unfortunate, you know, but this is the problem we have sometimes. We need to kill off games early, and it gave Bournemouth some hope. But luckily, early on in the second half, we did fire again, and I think at that point Bournemouth all knew, and the Arsenal fans were very, very loud, and they were cheering us on to the victory, which is it's great to see, right? We're, you know, great fans, great players. We played really, really well. Let's have a look at some of the stats now. We had 59% possession, which, by the time it was 3-4-0 with the disallowed goal, Bournemouth kind of took control. We kind of sat back a bit. 14 shots to us compared to 6 to Bournemouth. 6 on target for us, 1 on target for them. And we won 52% of duels. Now, this has put us top of the league, which is really good to see. And I don't see City overtaking us in the league just because of goal difference-wise. I don't think they'll score that many against Newcastle, but you know, maybe I'll be wrong. But it's really good to see us dominate games like this, and I really hope we can do this against Fulham again. Because, you know, if we do, then we'll be on 12 points, 12 from 12, and that looks really good. And all the fixtures coming up until Spurs, I expect us to win. And going into that Spurs game, I would be very confident if that was the case. And I think we could even win that game. No guarantees, of course. Let's talk about Bournemouth quickly. They didn't line up with their normal starting 11, which I thought was a bit odd. You know, I think it was Salamaker is his name. He didn't start up front. But, yeah, they just didn't look very coordinated, I'd say, in the second half. I couldn't watch all of it. The internet here is not amazing. But, you know, I watched most of it and, you know, they just didn't seem very coordinated, didn't really get what was going on. And the fans weren't incredible. But I don't want to slag off Bournemouth. I think it's just they were a bit after, you know, 2 goals straight away. No one really feels like shouting, do they? Let's talk about some substitutes. Emile Smith-Rowe came on and posed a really good threat. He was really good. It's good to see him get some minutes after his injury. It's nice to see him. It's nice to see him play, get some minutes. Same with Eddie Nketiah. He also played the similar sort of role, very offensive. And look, he should have scored probably after the disallowed goal. Tomiyasu came on. He dealt with the awkward ball straight away, which was good to see. And Kieran Tierney and Sambi Lokonga weren't on for that long, so no point talking about him. Now, the fans did call for a substitute of Fabio Vieira. Everyone wanted to see him. The chants were going. He's from Portugal. He plays for Arsenal. Never happened. Oh, well. I think with Arteta, you know, he's just trying to, I think, slowly integrate him into the team. You know, I think he'll start maybe a FA Cup game or a Europa League game before he starts a Premier League game, just to get him ready for the Premier League football. Because Fabio Vieira, you got to remember, he's only played for, I think it was Porto, so it's not like he's got a crazy experience, but, you know, we'll see. I'm sure he'll be a great player. Same with Marquinhos, who played for the youth team today again. I was going to say Mikel Arteta, he's got it tactically right again. He's done really well, and couldn't be more happy with him. Obviously, he is doing a great job at Arsenal, and I could see him bringing us to top 4 this season, especially with performances like this. These are games last season that we'd lose for no reason. And you think this is a complete stark contrast of last season. We lost 3 games at the start of last season. We've won 3 games at the start of this season. And this is the first time we've won 3 games at the start of a season since the Invincible season, since 04-05, that's a mad stat if you think about it. You know, we should be winning a lot more games as Arsenal with our big boy teams, but that's how it is. Yeah, final note, the referee performance was spot on pretty much. He didn't do anything crazy bad, nothing to shout about. But yeah, I think the VAR disallowed goal was a bit tight. You could see how it's offside, but you can also make that look onside either way. But oh well. So yeah, thank you all for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe, and tell me your thoughts down in the comment section below. And goodbye.